Hey Virgos, welcome to your January 2020 general reading. This reading will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Remember, this is a reading for the collective, so if you do not resonate with the messages in this reading, I would strongly encourage you to check out your moon and your rising sign videos, okay? This way you can get as many messages as possible for the month of January. And also, in case the messages here don't resonate, it may resonate in your moon and rising sign video better. Happy New Year, Virgos! I can't believe we're in 2021. God willing, this will be a better year than 2020. And let's see what's going to be happening specifically for you in January, okay? Lastly, if you're new to my channel, comment your birthdays down below, represent for Virgo gang, and let's get started. Universe, please pick up on the energy of Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign for the month of January 2021. Please give me one card to represent Virgo's overall energy, 3 cards to represent the energy surrounding Virgos, and 3 cards to represent the near future or possible outcome for Virgos in January 2021. All right, Virgos, overall energy, your overall energy. The Page of Swords. Okay, Virgos, looks like you guys got a lot to say this month, okay? Judging by the look on this gal or guy's face here, seems like you're gonna kind of be setting people straight in the month of January, right? Kind of letting people know your boundaries here, telling people about themselves. Somehow I get that this is a little confrontational, but in my sense of it, you're really trying to be honest with people. You're letting people know, as I said before, like your boundaries, and being very blunt with your communication, okay? Which is good and bad, depending on the person you ask. So we have the 3 of Swords here and the energy surrounding you, a little bit of sadness, heartbreak, the Devil card, okay, and the Ace of Wands here. So to me, it seems like there's this need to cut something out of your life that is either very toxic, something that you feel extremely, I didn't want to use the word trapped, but I'm going to say it because it came up in my mind. Like you feel trapped to, you feel tied to. You can even see here how these people are connected via chain to this Devil energy. It's definitely a energy of commitment, feeling tied to something, feeling limited in a way. And it's causing a lot of like emotional and mental stress for you, Virgos. Many of you may want to have a new beginning, have a new start. You want to take action towards relieving some of this energy here. It's very strong here, the Devil energy here. It's not something that can be fixed overnight, but I do get that it's something very like toxic or painful that you're associating yourself with. Okay, and many of you do, you are in this very defensive mode because you want to leave that behind. You don't want to bring this Devil energy into the new year with you. You want to leave it behind and start on a new leaf, start over, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Now, the outcome or near future, you have the 4 of Cups. You have the 7 of Wands. And you have the 3 of Cups, okay? So again, this is talking about kind of analyzing and going through how you feel. I think you're starting to realize that you haven't been happy for a while. This is like a card of, just not being happy, not being content with what you have or the situation that you're in. So this kind of sparks this energy of like standing up for yourself, standing your ground, which is good because you are standing up to a very strong force. This is something that's bringing you a little bit of sadness. The 3 of Swords is not the heaviest card, but it definitely is a painful card. You have 2 3s here, which could be indicating some sort of third party energy as well could be involved. That could include children. That can include like another person that's in the picture here, trying to interfere with your connection, or trying to have some sort of control over you as well, is what I'm getting. Like, I do get this sense of like someone trying to control you, someone trying to keep you in bondage, or making you feel like there's no way out. You know what I mean? Making you feel extremely overwhelmed. Many of you have stayed in a situation for very long, whether that's romantically, in a job, in a place that you live, whatever the case may be. You've been in a situation for too long, and you're not happy with it, and you're starting to rebel, or you're starting to fight back. The Three of Swords is interesting to me. This could talk about, some of you may have this, I don't want to say like a drinking problem, but like you kind of distract yourself from all of the things that are happening by socializing, going out, connecting with friends, if you can, during this pandemic, drinking, away your problems, trying to forget it. But it's like, you can't, it always reoccurs. It comes back, it's a constant battle that you are going through, Virgo. So definitely wish you the best of luck with that. With that major arcana, their devil, it's definitely a strong force that is trying to, I don't want to necessarily say make you unhappy, but this could even be like a toxic trait. This doesn't even have to be a physical person, but there's something here, some sort of toxic way of thinking, of being, of doing, some sort of self-limiting, self-defeating mindset, okay, that you're kind of trying to distract yourself from. But it's almost like everywhere you run, it follows you. With this cup here, it's like no matter where you go, this energy follows you. So you can't run away from it necessarily, and you can't try to distract yourself from it. You have to kind of just face it. Okay, so if you want to, this is a general reading. This is going to be like a demo. Well, this is a demo deck that I created a while ago, so it's not available for purchase, even though I would like to make my own deck one day. But we're going to use this to get the overall theme and message universe has for you, Virgos, in the month of January. What is the overall theme or message for Virgos in the month of January? And then we're going to clarify a few cards. 2 cards came out for you. The Seed and Adventure. You also have Conflict at the bottom of your deck. So for me, this is saying, Virgos, you guys desperately want a new beginning, a new start. You want to, remember I was talking about like running away with this Adventure card? It's like you keep running away from something, and you keep thinking that if you move to a new state, or if I find a new job, or if I don't confront the situation and just let it be, it'll go away. But I feel like you guys are kind of repeating a cycle that never ends. You do desperately want a new beginning, though. With the Seed and the Ace of Wands, you want this year to be a new year for you. You want this to be a fresh start for you. And I do get the sense that you're willing to fight for it now. Whereas before, maybe you were, distracting yourself with other ways, of releasing some of that stress or tension. But I feel like now you're really ready to confront and face it, because you realize that this energy is just going to continue to follow you. And I'm not trying to make this into a dark or a negative reading. I'm not saying that you have bad energy, but there is definitely something that is causing some sort of unhappiness, stress, sadness in your life, that it just follows you in a way where, and it's not because you have bad juju on you. It's just basically because of either a way of thinking or something that needs to be addressed. So let's see. Why is the Devil card here? Please clarify the Devil card for me. That was quick. The Queen of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or this could just talk about like ego, this like ego and pride situation. Someone who, you're very much into how things look, you know what I mean? You allow some of these toxic traits or toxic people to interfere in your life because they provide you with such a nice lifestyle, or, you know, something to that effect. It's like an ego thing. You don't want to face the fact that you are limited in some kind of way. Ace of Wands is here twice now. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Please clarify the Ace of Wands. The Lovers wants to jump out as well. For many of you, it is like a relationship situation. Death, you see? Yeah, there needs to be... Many of you want, again, to end something. And to end this oppressing energy, to end this feeling of limitation in some sort of way, so that you can have this new beginning. There's a lot of energy of new beginnings, wanting something new, wanting to venture out and find something new. Clarify the Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups, please. The Five of Cups. Yeah, you see, it's almost like this way of masking how you truly feel. You know, there's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of mourning, you know, it's like you in the moment you feel really happy doing it, and then the next day you wake up and you look at those Three Cups and you're like, what am I doing? You know, it's just this feeling of not being able to escape. This is sounding so, I'm sorry, Virgo. Honestly, I don't feel like this is a negative or a depressing read. This is just basically saying that there's a need, there's something that you need to address if you really want this new beginning. And this could be like toxic behavior. This could be, toxic people, a group of toxic friends, lover, like a spouse. But either way, universe is saying that you need to take action, like serious action, if you want to have this true new start that you want, this new beginning. There's some action that needs to be taken, and I feel like you're ready. You're already in that mode where you are going to address it, you're going to face it, and you're not going to run away from it, which is good. So good for you, Virgos. All right, so that's going to be your reading. If you would like to do a private reading with me, the link to my website is down below. It's Just Reads Tarot. Just please note, because of the upcoming holiday, and I have a couple of other things that I'm going to be doing in the next couple days, I won't be available to send any readings until January 7th. That's when I come back. So if you purchase a reading now, just know that I won't be able to get back to you until after January 7th, okay? So Virgos, thank you so much for watching. Have a happy, happy, happy new year, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.